I have 2025 C300 behind me. We'll talk about the changes on the C-Class, and most importantly, I'll share the deals with you that you won't believe how good they are, and you won't believe until you see that car in your garage. Let's start from outside and don't make early conclusions looking at the front. They didn't change anything on the outside of the car except offering new paint, Alpine gray, that very trendy new gray paint, but not the Verde silver like on a new GLC 300, which is kind of a twin of this model since they're built on the same platform. But what other changes they did? Price is now $500, and I know it's not the change that you want to hear about, but in the front of the car we have our standard grille. You can upgrade for AMG line exterior and interior. It costs you about $3,500, but in my opinion it's well worth it. It doesn't just change your grille, but other things that I'll talk about in this review. This car is not top of the line, but it's not base, so you have the exclusive package with this 360 view camera, and you have the Distronic feature, which is standalone feature now, so you don't have to opt in for a driver assistance package for $1950. You can just add the $600 option, and it will give you the adaptive cruise control, which this car is equipped with. Parking sensors are standard on all C classes. These little dots on the bumper, front and back, you have it. And we have LED high performance lights, and if you pay for the Pinnacle package, you will get to enjoy the digital lights with the symbol projections and all the fun that comes with it, as well as the heat and noise insulation in Pinnacle package and the heads-up display. Parking sensors and the parking sensors in the front and the back will help your car to park itself, and 360 view camera is part of the exclusive package, as I mentioned. We have 18-inch wheels, and these are not bad looking wheels, taking consideration that this car doesn't have the AMG line package. When you get the AMG line package, you will have more options to opt in, but if you're looking for a C-Class, pay attention to the tires, because sometimes those tires are summer tires and you don't want those tires if you're just leasing the car, and so you have to replace the tires when it comes to winter. So these tires right here are all season, and you will see summer tires with some of the AMG wheels, so that's another option you get to enjoy with the AMG line, as well as the side skirts. And each door has keyless access. By the way, when the engine is running and you didn't turn off the car, you walk away from the car, you just touch this keyless entry feature spot right here, and it shuts off the engine and locks the door. Windows don't come tinted from the factory. Parking sensor in the back. Bumper also looks different on the AMG line, and 4MATIC is an option. The standard version is rear-wheel drive. We have this $350 option spoiler lip in the back. Let's open the trunk, and we'll have all season mats here. By the way, the GLCs, they all come with the spare tire, and the C-Class is done, so you have that extra hidden compartment there. You can fold the seats here, and I think you can close this with a kick. Yes, you can. So C-Class grew up in size since 2021, when Mercedes-Benz introduced the new generation of C-Class 2022 and up. And I want to tell you, without any sales techniques or anything in that nature, I absolutely love the new C-Class, and wait until you see that deal in the end of this video. And by the way, if you see any value in this video, consider subscribing to the channel, and absolutely hit the like button right now, please. When you lock the car, the mirrors fold in. Let's take a look at the window sticker. Like I said, it's $500 more than 2024, but again, wait until you see those deals on 24. I'll compare 24 to 2025 lease programs, and you will be surprised. Fuel efficiency is not bad for the size of the car and all the power. 255 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque, and 33 miles per gallon on the highway. This is amazing. More on the performance of the car as we get in and drive it. So what else is changing in 2025? Let's take a look inside, because it's more of the things inside that changed. You have the new center airbag, so the driver and passenger don't collide into each other in case of accident. I think it's a very smart feature, because they analyze the data, and a lot of accidents cause you to bump into your passenger, a lot of times your loved one, and you cause serious injuries to each other. So that's a good feature that they added, but they didn't add the digital key, which GLC had, where you can drive the car with your phone or Apple Watch without the key. But what changed is the updated MBUX software system. To be honest, I don't see a lot of changes, but if you're really tech oriented, you will see it, and I'm not. So it's faster, it's got new features, it's got new apps. You can have access to social media and games and all that fun stuff that I personally don't care. But again, we live in the technology world, and it might be important to some of you. We have MB Tex Macchiato beige interior. So this is not leather, but it looks like leather, and it's more durable material than leather, but is not as breathable. And panorama is $1,000 option. Otherwise, you have standard moonroof, smaller moonroof, unlike GLC, where you don't have any moonroof if you don't pay for a panorama. Exclusive package will get you the navigation. By the way, starting 2025, this navigation is upgradable as a standalone option. So you can just pay for navigation alone, $650, and don't have to opt in for exclusive package. Will gets you more things like this 360 view camera. Nice thing about it that you can change the views, and then you can drag the view, pull up the view that you want to see. It's pretty cool. So you can see everything that is going on around you in a live view. And I'm in reverse right now. I'm gonna open the door, and what happens? The car is smart. It puts itself in park. When you don't have the AMG package, you don't have the flat bottom, nicer steering wheel. So that's another change that comes with the AMG package. And going back to exclusive package, you also have another important feature, in my opinion. If you look here, you go to vehicle, open and close, vehicle protection. You gotta opt in for all these. So it sends you pictures of the accident event, or if the car was towed, and send you the pictures that it has all around the car, and to notify you that something happened to your car, which is pretty cool. To control this screen, you can navigate through this with the touchpad on the left, and this is the touch screen here. We have wireless CarPlay. You have a bunch of different options for the wood trim, like 6 or 7, but only a few for the center console, which is this piano wood, piano lacquer wood, or the metal weave. So it's either metal weave look, which is kind of like a carbon fiber, or this wood here. I'm ready to take it for a test drive. I'm gonna adjust my steering wheel. It's power adjustment here. And first thing I want to say, I'm very comfortable in this seat. I'm 6'3", and it's not a small car. Like I said, it grew up in size compared to 2021 C-Class, last year of the last generation. And I, to be honest, didn't take C-Class seriously enough as the model for, let's say, myself, as the car that I would drive every day. But Mercedes-Benz did such a good job, I think, considering the fact that C-Class is the best-selling model for Mercedes-Benz worldwide, and GLC is in the United States. They went all in with the standard features, and they delivered what now I think is the best model in its class. I can't think of another model, and I'm not biased. For those that subscribe to my channel know that I always share my honest opinion, but it drives really nice. You can still the engine working pretty hard, but not as it used to be like 5 years ago, because the car is equipped with what's called the mild hybrid. Doesn't have to do anything with you having to charge it, or it doesn't operate as traditional hybrid model. It helps to eliminate the turbo lag when you shifting the gears, or the car shifting the gear. You don't have to do anything, just enjoy comfortable ride. And normally 4-cylinder is criticized by me as the engine that is not the best fit for Mercedes-Benz, and that applies to higher models like a GLE that we have, or GLE hybrid and E-Class. I don't think that's a powerful enough powertrain for those models, but for this car, for its size and weight, it's actually excellent. 255 horsepower, almost 300 pound-feet of torque with the EQ boost, this 48-volt battery that helps. The performance is just enough for this model. You have few different modes here: economy, comfort, and sport. You can change it on the fly. So in sport, it accelerates better. It gives you a little better control over the steering wheel. And there is a package, going back to the Pinnacle package that I already mentioned, that has the feature where your insulation is improved, so you don't hear the engine as much. But again, I wouldn't say that that's a problem like in some other models, and it's just enough to drive this car comfortably. And we're gonna get on the road now. Now we're going over some bumps, and suspension also not bad. I think if you go with lower profile tires, you'll have firmer feel of the suspension, but let's give it a good acceleration. If you want more power, you probably want to upgrade to a C43, but as far as the value for the money, I think C300 is the best car right now. And fuel efficiency, again, 27, you'll get combined 27 miles per gallon and 33 miles per gallon on a highway. I mean, it's not a Prius. This car got a lot of power, and you get this fuel efficiency. I think it's pretty darn good. Now, let's look at those numbers and compare 24 to 25. And I'll see you in the next one. Just to catch your attention, I have 2024 C-Class first, and then we'll compare it to 2025. We have some of them left, and they need to go before the end of the year. So this deal is for limited time only, and you can see $10,000 discount. Your monthly payments on the finance with only $2,999, and that's roughly $3,000 out of pocket to put you at these low payments on a C-Class, and this C-Class $53,750. So it's not the lowest MSRP, and you get these payments that do not include tax, but you will see 24-month and 36-month is actually very similar on 2024 C-Class. And these programs might change, so reach out to me if you like the deal, and we'll work out the best deal for you based on these numbers. And we have 2025 on this side. I don't have as many incentives. I don't have the special rate. I don't have as good as a manufacturer as 2024. So this is what it normally how it normally looks like on a C-Class, your lease numbers. And this is the end of the year deal. Reach out to me now.